Folks have been meaning to do a video about the new Wasabi batteries for the GoPro Hero 5. They are superb. I'm doing a screen capture here. I actually have, this is going to be kind of a funny little review because I'm here in my studio now looking at what's on my screen for the times, the performance data. I'm going to start with that just so you can see, and you can just fast forward to the rest of this video, or you can watch the whole video if you like. The primary commentary will be something I did last week from my office where I was testing this. First, let me show you what's going on. Here's on the screen, you'll see three different tracks. Here's the video track. Video track 1 is this one here. Video track 2 is this one here. And then video track 3 is this. So video track 1 is a Wasabi battery. First charge, you get a 2-pack when you buy this. You get a 2-pack for roughly what you're going to pay for one battery from GoPro. And I will say this, when I got my Hero 5, my first battery that came with it wouldn't last more, it's like it would last 15 minutes and then it would die. So I was getting terrible time out of that first battery. I ended up having to buy a second battery, which was aggravating. Had to special order it because I couldn't get it in the stores. I'd got the GoPro Hero 5, so I guess early on. And so, you know, that GoPro battery is working fine now, but let me show you what I've got. Track 1 is a Wasabi battery. Track 2 is a Wasabi battery. Now you look, the length here is what's key. This is a first charge on these Wasabi batteries. Now, the people at Wasabi have told me this in the past, and I believe it to be true. Usually by the second, third, fourth charge, you're actually getting your maximum amount out of those batteries. So I'm curious to see, do I get even better time? But let's look here. Track 3 is a typical GoPro battery that I've recharged probably 20 times. And so let's look at the times that I'm getting here. I'm going to zoom in on this little area here. So the first GoPro battery first of all, what I was doing, I think 2.7K at 24 frames per second and just letting it run in my office. I put it on a shelf, put the GoPro on a shelf, hit record, and just let it record until it ran the battery dry. And so this first one it looks like roughly 1 hour, 57 minutes, almost an hour and 58 minutes. An hour and 58 minutes. That is crazy. That is crazy cool. At 2.7K is not easy for a GoPro to record at. That's pretty hard. It's a lot of pixels. So I got an hour and 58 minutes roughly with the first battery. Now the second battery, here we'll pull back to here. You can see the inside of my office there now off of the first track. But the second battery I tested got an hour and 55 minutes. So it looks like, folks, you're going to get typically an hour and 55 minutes to an hour and 58 minutes off the Wasabi GoPro battery, the Wasabi Hero 5 battery. So let's go back to what did the original GoPro. This is the second one I bought, like I say, and it looks like it got an hour and roughly almost 53 minutes. So an hour and 53 minutes as opposed to an hour and 55 as opposed to an hour and 58. So I guess what I'm saying is the Wasabi battery will outperform that GoPro battery even after the first charge. After multiple chargings, after the battery gets sort of worn in, you may get even more than that out of it. Now that's 2.7K. I don't know what you get at 1080p. I don't know what you get at 4K. You know, all those things are going to vary a little bit because it's recording at different frame rates, different speeds. You might get more or less battery if you're shooting in cold weather versus hot weather. If you're in the direct sunlight, if you're not, if you're in an action situation, maybe, I don't know. My experience has been over the years that a lot of different factors can affect battery life. But basically, this was a very fair, I think, comparison. All three batteries of those, the two Wasabis and the GoPro, it was a very fair comparison. I wasn't doing anything different, just basically sitting in my chair and working in the office. Nico the pug just joined me here. That's what you're hearing. Hang on. Come here, buddy. You want to sit with me? There's Nico the pug joined our conversation about the Wasabi battery. Right, Nico? Hey, buddy. Back to this. I'm doing this about a day or two before Thanksgiving 2016. If you got a friend or person in your life or husband or wife that's into GoPros that likes a Hero 5 and needs some batteries, I can't think of a better stocking stuffer. The Wasabi people always exceed my expectations. somehow every time they come out with a battery, it's just a little bit better than the original battery. I don't know who their suppliers are. I don't know how they've negotiated it, what kind of standards they hold them to. But the Wasabi company, they're good people. Another thing too, I mean, the folks I've always dealt with, they're just nice out in California. I'm sure their batteries are made over in China, just like probably everything else is. I'm positive they are. I haven't looked on these specific batteries that they've got now. There's just a good Hero 5 battery. You get two for roughly the price of one, maybe a little bit, maybe two for a little bit more than one. But how can you go wrong with that? It comes with a nice charger. It comes with a USB cord. You can charge both of them simultaneously. Just a really nice, cool replacement battery that outperforms your original GoPro battery. Hope you've enjoyed this little review, and just watch on if you want to see a little bit more about me actually showing the battery to you. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to this channel if you like. So this is a test of the Wasabi replacement battery for the GoPro battery. Let me show you what it looks like. They sent me two of these. This is the original GoPro. Now the first GoPro battery I got was defective, so I had to buy a separate GoPro battery. But Wasabi sent me two of these. I'll put down the price of what they are on Amazon. They actually are very affordable, and it comes with a charger. It's with this that you seat them into to charge them. And it has a little USB input there. It's got USB-C, or it has USB mini. And I think I plugged a mini. I think it came with a cable, a USB mini cable. And so it comes with a charger and a two-pack of batteries. And I think it's cheaper than getting one of these batteries just to get the two of them from Wasabi, or at least it's comparable. It's definitely. I'll put the price. We'll go ahead and we'll do a little price check on this. But what I'm going to do, I'm in 2.7K medium field of view. I'm just going to let it run, see what it does. I'm going to do it with both batteries, see if both batteries perform the same. Then I'm going to do it with the GoPro battery as well.